it's Trish Bailey. I'm just coming to you today. I started a journal this weekend, and I was really excited about it because, you know, you've seen some of my videos, and I promise you they will get a little better as I go along. I'm not as comfortable as most people are when they're on video, but this is me, and I am trying to be true to you and talk to you from my heart, because this is actually a journal that's being created for my son. And you know, I'm allowing others to watch and see me grow, as well as my son can watch back on these and the story of my life, and be able to understand a little better where I was trying to come from when he was growing up, and to understand how to put things in perspective a little bit earlier in life than to wait until you're in your 40s to find out that you've missed all this time by not doing personal development and by not understanding. And I was thinking today, and I wrote it in the bottom of my journal, that it's a shame, because, you know, when you realize about the universe and about God's glory, you also can understand your path and where you came from and where you're going. And it's a shame that more people are not enlightened by this information, because it's common sense, but, you know, somewhere along the line we all lost it, and not all of us, but I did, and this is my life. So we lose connection, and when we lose connection, we really just are robotic in such a way that it becomes, every day becomes the same. You know, you may do some things, but pretty much everything comes the same. So realized, you know, I need to tell my son this so that he can learn in an earlier age. You know, I do little things every day that allow him to understand where I'm coming from, but he goes, "Oh, Mom, you know, you're always talking like that," or "you're always," so he's not ready for it, but he will be, and I'm excited for him, because he'll have knowledge early on that he can take with him for the rest of his life, and I'm so proud of him so far. He has really achieved amazing developments, and I want to read my story that I wrote this weekend for him, so that he can not only have a video library, but he can also have a library that is on paper that he can read and take with him and do whatever it is that he wants to do with. I know that he'll read it later, and I know that, you know, he'll be thankful for it. So even though they're not professionally done videos, I do believe that by doing it this way, it does come from my heart, and this is who I am, and this is who he sees. So I want him to see Mom as being the person that she is, and not some stuffy character who is always dressed to the hilt and does these videos professionally. This is for my son, like I said. So let me get started. I started to write this journal to benefit all who come after me, especially my son. We will create multiple videos. I will create multiple videos, a thought of inspiration that you can learn from. For 2 years, I have studied personal development, and now I am ready to teach what I have learned. It has really helped me change my way of thinking. As humans, we become robotic many ways because our comfort zones. We create a certain point, and we don't create any farther. Why is that? Why do people stop? They stop living. Somewhere along the line, they stop living. So I wrote that down, and here we go. Might I begin at the beginning? We all have a little voice inside of us that guides us through life. It is our intuition. We have to learn when the little voice is helping us or it's totally off base. And sometimes it might be off base, but most of the time your intuition, if it's from your heart, it's pretty much right. You can go with it. Whenever something new is coming, this little voice will surely speak to you because it means that you are messing with your comfort zone. And when you mess with that comfort zone, you're going to get all those little voices coming to you telling you why you can't or whatever. And you need to learn that. Those little voices are there to help you, but they're also there to keep you from achieving where you need to go. So you need to learn the little voices. So you have a conscious and a subconscious, two voices that you will hear. The two voices in your mind is usually your conscious and your subconscious. Now, your subconscious doesn't create anything. Your conscious creates it, okay? What you create in your conscious and you place into your subconscious mind is what the subconscious acts on. Your subconscious is the little go-getter that goes to get everything, okay? You need to be able to understand the difference between the two, and the more you learn in self-development, the more you can create your own life. So you have a subconscious and a conscious, two voices that you will hear from. The subconscious is there and does what the conscious tells it to do. When you want to learn or do something new, your conscious mind will come up with 110 ways to tell you why you can't. We will call them C equals conscious and Y equals subconscious. So say I want to learn to speak another language. The minute I put that out into the universe, I want to learn another language, my brain starts saying, it will be hard. It's going to take a lot of your time. It will require me to study. And so on and so on. And you know your little brain does that because every one of us has that going on all the time. We're always arguing with each other inside of our heads, and it sounds crazy, but it's true. And in order to prevent fear from rearing its rearing head, from rearing its evil head, I must tell my conscious, it's okay, you are right, I really want to do this, don't think it will be easy, because guess what? That C has now been comfortable doing the same thing in your mind day in and day out. This little C has been comfortable inside of you. And it's going to fight you tooth and nail. It's going to keep that door shut. It's not going to allow that Y to come inside. It's not going to do it. And until you control that C, you have to control your conscious mind. Seriously, when you have control of your mind, that's when it all starts to happen for you. And these whys are going to come at you in all different directions, and you have to decipher what your why is and how badly do you want that why. And when you create that why and it's strong enough and you have more power than that C that has been in your mind comfortably for all this year, that comfort zone, that C, that conscious mind has kept you comfortable. Now you're going to take a step out and you're going to have fear. That's what fear is. It's created by you. The fear is created inside of you because you allow that C to control you. You allow the C to take your mind. And that's not fair. You need to take control of that, see, and allow your whys to come in so that you can live again. You can have freedom. So it's okay, you're right, because I really want to do this. It will fight you every step of the way, and guess what? Once that C allows that door to open,